The date is March 12th, 2019. My name is Anita Hecht, and I have the great pleasure and honor of interviewing Mark David Kidd for CSN, the Community Support Network, to record some stories about you and your life. So thank you for doing this interview today.
No problem.
Let's start with your birth date. When were you born?
Well, I was born on June 14th, 1997.
And how old are you today?
I am 21.
You're young.
Yeah.
And where were you born, Mark?
Well, I was recently born in Rockville, Illinois, but I moved up here when I was about 8.
Oh, okay. So that was a move you remember, yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me first a little bit about your life in Rockford before you came here. Who was in your family?
Well, when it comes to family, I got too much to remember, but I got 3 brothers that's on my mom's side of the family. Their names are Larry, Drew, and Johnny. And then my sister, her name is Charlene. She's also on my mom's side of the family.
Okay.
Ages, yeah, I don't really know the ages, but I know they're all older than I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm like the youngest
You're the baby.
of the whole family.
Okay. You're the youngest. Did you grow up with both your mom and dad?
Yep.
Yeah? And where did you live in Rockford? In a house? In an apartment?
It was in a house.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't remember the streets names or nothing.
Yeah, that's fine. Did you go to school in Rockford?
Yeah, I did. Just don't remember
Remember the names.
I just don't remember the names of the schools.
Do you remember what it was like for you? Was school nice or was it hard? Did you enjoy it or not really?
I know one thing. I don't think I really had much friends as I did down there as I do up here.
So you were more lonely there, you think, or just
Yeah,
on your own?
Mostly lonely. Besides, my niece was there when I went to the same school as she did, so she was more like the only really family member that I had as a friend, you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Did you need any special help when you were a little kid in school for anything?
Probably that I don't remember, you know.
Okay. Would you say that was a happy time in your life in Rockford, or do you not remember so much of it?
I don't remember. There's like only like certain bits of Rockford that I remember. Like when I was younger, I had some friends that lived like down the alley, across the street, basically. Yeah, across the street from where I lived. Me and my friends used to jump off the roof of the house, you know. Except for this one time, they accidentally left the gate open. But then there was a pit bull that came chasing after me. So I was basically running, you know. I was a pretty chubby kid then, so I didn't have much of a chance. And I basically slipped, and basically I was down for the count. So the only thing I could really do is defend myself while the pit bull was like literally like trying to bite my face off. Yeah.
That sounds pretty scary, actually.
Yeah, it got my ear a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Ouch.
It got my ear and a little bit of my eyebrow, if you can tell.
You got a little bit of a scar.
Yep.
Wow. Did you get stitches for that?
Well, yeah, for my ear, yeah, for my ear I did, but for the eyebrow part, no, I just left it like it is. But ever since then, I still love dogs, regardless.
Do you? Do you have a dog?
No.
No. Someday, maybe?
One day I will.
Okay. So in school in Rockford, you don't have a lot of memories of it, but was it a good experience, or did you kind of not like it?
Like, I guess my experience was sort of, I don't know how to explain it, just, yeah, I really don't know how to explain it,
Okay.
my experience there.
That's all right. You were young. Were you a pretty wild kid, or were you shy? How would you describe yourself, or how would others
Well,
have described you?
I'll put it like this. Basically, when I meet new people, I'm a pretty shy person. I don't speak much, don't say much, don't really do nothing. Besides, like, hi. And then I would go back into my little shell of quietness.
You like being quiet,
Well,
or it's just feels more comfortable?
it's just the way I'm until like I actually develop a nice friendship with somebody, then like actually open up.
Right. Yeah. So when you moved, when you were 8 years old, what was that like for you?
Well, when I moved, it was just moving to a new place, just getting familiar with the, to another city.
Yeah. Was it hard to make new friends or find your way?
Well, making new friends part, I don't think it was that hard, especially when I came to Madison. It just took me a good while, especially in elementary school.
Hmm.
Well, no, yeah. Yep,
And you went to Lakeview, is that right?
yep.
Elementary.
I went to Lakeview, and then as soon as like my first day there, well, my first day kind of sucked, but
Why did it suck?
okay. He won't believe me if I said this, but on my first day, I was sort of a bully. Yeah.
You were sort of a bully, or you were bullied?
No, but I was sort of a bully on my first day. So, and then the nurse called me and was like, like, why'd you do that? And blah, blah, this and that. I was like, I don't know. I'm sorry. And then I said sorry to the kid, though, at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then, man, that kid became friends. And then once got in, like a few weeks or so, I guess, at that school, I just started making more friends. And then eventually it got to a point where there was a bully picking on my friends. And so they would come to me, hey, this bully's picking on me. So I was the hero of the day.
You were the hero of the day.
Yep.
And how did you protect them? What did you do?
Well, I asked the bully, like, why are you picking on my friends? And he said something I don't remember. And then all I remember is we both got into a fight.
Uh-huh.
I don't think the teacher exactly saw it, I don't think. But then after that occurred, me and the bully became friends. I just have that natural way, I guess, of making friends somehow.
Mm-hmm. It's a great skill to have, to be able to make friends. So what is it about you that you think helps you make friends?
That's a real good question. To be honest, I'm not sure what it is about me that that helps me make good friends.
You seem like a pretty nice person.
Well, it's basically, let's put it like this. You treat people how you want to be treated. You treat them nice, well, they treat you nice right back. You treat them badly, well, they'll treat you badly.
Mm-hmm. Did you need any extra help or have any special classes when you went to high school?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I had, I think, I can't exactly remember, but I know I had like a speech and language class. Basically, they would pull me out for like half of the time during class. I guess for some words I couldn't really pronouncing it, and I guess in a, I don't know, in that sort of good enough way, you can call it.
Are there other things that were hard for you? Sometimes pronouncing words, whether it was reading or math or anything like that? Hard?
Math was definitely the hardest subject for me, because I was never really good at math.
What about other kids? Did you have special classes with other kids?
Yes, I did. I just don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just wondering if you felt like how you felt about needing extra help. Would that bother you? Were you fine with it? Did you feel?
Well, it's like comparing normal kids to kids that need, special help and everything. To me, we're all the same. We just need different, like, help in different, subjects.
Ways.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind the extra help.
That's great. Did anything hard ever happen to you in your childhood or in high school that were challenging? Did you ever feel like you were treated poorly by people?
That's a good question.
What?
I'm not exactly sure, to be honest.
Okay. So you graduated from East High School?
Right.
And when was that? Do you remember the year of your graduation?
Let's see here. It's 2019 right now. I believe I graduated in 2015, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or could it have been when you were 18?
Well, wait a minute.
Because you would have been 18 in 1995. If you were born in 1977, you said?
No. 1997.
97 you were born, sorry. So 2015, you're right.
I remember that because I think I turned 21 like in 2015.
Oh, okay.
But I think I graduated like earlier than that when I was probably 18, I think, or something like that.
Okay. Well, the years don't matter so much, but what came next for you? What did you do after high school?
Well, after high school,
Did you move out or did you stay living at home? Did you get a job?
well, I did get a job in 2015. Yeah, I got a job. It was called that barbecue joint.
Okay.
And I worked there for like 6 months. But then after those 6 months, I was like, yep, everything was getting too fast paced for me to actually keep up since since it's like a restaurant, you need to kind of keep up. They had me doing multiple things at once, so I couldn't exactly keep up with everything from dishwashing to mopping the floor to taking stuff downstairs to the basement and restocking them on top of getting the dirty dishes from out in the dining room and bringing them back into the kitchen. So after 6 months came up, I talked to the boss. I was like, I'm just going to go back to high school, basically, as referring to, as in I got into the program of a 21 program. So I went back to high school and basically started volunteering again for a while until I think it was October. I don't exactly remember the date, but until I got the job at Mendota Mental Hospital. And ever since then, I've been loving it there.
Oh, good. So you still work there.
Yep, I made it recently to a year.
Congratulations. Tell me about your work there, what you do.
Well, what I do there is basically just pack orders and keep track of the items. And if certain items like numbers are low, I report it back to I guess the head guy, I don't know, the person in charge. So they know, certain items are low. Keep it nice and smooth.
Keep it nice and smooth, and it's not too fast-paced for you.
Yeah, no. They just tell you take your time. As long as you get the order done, you're all good.
And how often do you go to work there?
I work there
Every day, or?
Wednesday through, no, my bad. It's Tuesday through Thursday with the afternoon of Friday on certain days of holidays or something like that.
How did you get that job?
Well, the people at high school, like I don't know how to explain them, but I guess they're job development people.
Okay, yeah, they helped you find that placement.
Yeah, they helped me find that job.
So you still work there today, and what do you love about it?
The people are just like so friendly there. Like I can actually have a nice conversation with the people there.
The people who work there, or the people who also live there and stay there?
Well, the people that just generally work there. I don't
Okay.
really get the socialize with the people that live there. Well, maybe just a little when I'm actually leaving work, going to the bus stop.
Do you take the bus there and back home
Yep.
by yourself?
Mhm.
So you do a lot of stuff for yourself. Pretty independent guy.
Pretty much. That's how my dad would say I am.
So what's your living situation?
Well, I live with my dad.
And your mom not? Your mom lives somewhere else?
Yep. My mom lives in Chicago.
Okay. So you all moved up here together, and then at some point your parents split up?
Well, exactly. When I was young, my mom was sort of a alcoholic. So my dad decided to take me to Madison. And
Oh, I see.
and then soon afterwards, my mom came up here. And at that time, me and my dad were sort of poor, so we were sort of struggling at first. But then my Uncle Larry decided to take us in and let us live at his place for a little bit until, we got money and stuff to actually get our own place. And then once my mom came up here, well, then my dad gave the lease to my mom, and then, yeah.
And then what? She moved back to Chicago at some point.
What? Well, yeah, that was like, she moved back to Chicago. I think, yeah, after. God.
It's okay. You don't have to remember the details of that, but at
But
some
I remember it's like it was after I got out of that 21 program.
Okay.
I went back to Rockford for a little bit, but yeah, I couldn't get around down there. So then I decided to come back to Madison and live with my dad.
And so now you live with just your dad?
Yep.
And how does that go? Do you all get along? Is it easy or hard?
Well, I mean, it's a nice thing living with my dad. I mean, it's a roof over my head. Yeah, I pay half of the rent. So about $420 to be exact. When it comes to, paying some of the rent.
And does your dad go to work, or what does he do?
Well, he used to be a truck driver. And after a couple years of that, he was on the road for a couple weeks, and I learned that he had a heart attack. So once I figured out that, I guess he managed to make it back to Madison, but to go to the hospital. So I had one of my friends take me to the hospital where he was to make sure it was okay, because that kind of sucks to hear. especially having a heart attack on the road. Kind of made me
Scary.
nervous,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially since my dad's like the one of the closest people to my heart, basically.
Yeah.
But but recent months, he been recovering, so he's doing a lot better.
But he does not work now, I imagine.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
He's thinking about going back on the road, though.
Does he have to do certain exercises or changes in his diet so that he doesn't have a risk of another?
I believe the doctor told him to walk a little bit more, or try to walk, or something.
Yeah. But that must have been scary for you.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. And he's now home all the time?
Mm-hmm.
And how is that for you?
It's not too bad.
Not too bad?
I get to see his face every time I come home.
Great. And you came here to CSN not too long ago either, right?
Yeah, not
Just
too long ago.
last year? How did you get here, or why did you come here?
Well, basically once I got out of that 21 program at East, it was time to transfer over to adult servicehood. So, I mean.
So, and what kind of help do you get here?
I'm guessing more. I guess more for. I don't. That's a really good question. I don't really know what kind of help I really get here.
But do they help you with work or check in on you?
They did kind of spot check me at work.
Spot check you. Do you ever hang out here during the days or no?
No, not really.
Not really.
I don't really come here like that exactly.
Well, I'm glad you came here today
Well,
to do this. So, we talked about your living situation. Tell me about your friends. Do you have friends
Yes.
here or where?
I got friends all
Everywhere?
all in Madison. Well, there's a couple friends that are in California and other places. But I got friends that kind of help me grow.
Help you grow. Tell me what you mean.
Like, I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain it to help me grow. It's like, how could I explain something like that?
Yeah. Well, what are the kinds of things that you like to do with your friends?
Well, I like to go shopping with my friends. Go to the, go to shopping. Go to the movies. Sometimes, I don't know.
Do you ever get in any trouble?
I used to be a troublemaker.
Can you tell me a story or two?
Well, okay. So this one time, it was me and my friends, right? I didn't realize my friends were actually gonna steal something. I didn't realize that, and until I was walking out. Me and my other friend were just like chilling, like didn't have nothing. And then this dude that came out of nowhere. He was basically saying, give him back the headphones or that the dude, that one of my friends stole. Man, my friend was nervous, like scared. But she had a paper that was basically an application for the job there. I just had my cell phone in my pocket. And the other one was just so scared to admit that he actually stole something. So then he finally went back and went aside. And me and my friend just walked to the West Transit Point. And I'm guessing they gave my one friend a warning. To never come back there again. So, I just kind of never went there.
That also sounds somewhat scary.
Yeah,
the experience. Was it scary for you?
yeah, it was a little bit scary.
Yeah. Do you feel like for the most part people that treat you pretty well, or do you worry about not being treated well?
Well, just in general, people are treating me well,
Or have you had any experiences that have been negative?
I don't really think so.
Okay. So is there anything that's hard in your life that you would like to change?
Anything that's hard in my life.
Or are you just pretty happy and peaceful?
Well, I do got goals.
Tell me about them.
Well, my first goal is to get my driver license.
Uh-huh.
And then once I get my driver license, I'm gonna try to go to CDL school. Yeah, to get my CDL license.
Tell me what a CDL license. Like a truck?
Commercial driver license.
Yeah. So you can do trucking or something like your dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's basically how I got into it. When I was younger, my dad used to take me on the road with him all the time.
Uh-huh.
And then I just loved the adventures.
Where did you go? Tell me about one of your adventures.
Well, there's this one time, man, my dad went to New Jersey. I don't know where exactly in New Jersey, but
But that was fun.
yeah, it's just fun, like traveling all the different places that you just really haven't been.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So that's one of your goals, to get a CDL license. Anything else that you can think of right now?
Well, and eventually get my own place
Yeah. Eventually. Yeah.
and get a car.
And get a car.
That way I don't have to keep taking the bus forever.
Yeah. Tell me about some of the things that make you happy or to do, or some of your favorite things.
Well, what makes me happy is hanging out with family
Uh-huh.
and friends. Or otherwise, usually I just be at home laying down on my bed playing video games.
Do you like video games?
Yes.
Yeah. Any particular ones?
There's this video game called Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if you heard of that before, or watched the anime show, but it's basically a fighting game.
Okay. What about music? Do you have certain kinds of music you like to listen to?
I listen to mostly rap, but sometimes I just listen to generally almost anything as long as it has like a nice catchy beat to it.
Do you like to dance?
No, I can't dance for nothing.
Uh-huh. Have you ever played music? Or
Um,
sang? Or
I think this one time I was like I can't remember. I know I was in some type of music class, and I basically tried to learn how to. I think I tried to learn how to play the violin or something. Didn't quite work out though.
what about favorite foods? Do you have any favorite foods?
I love hamburgers, pizza, French fries, onion rings.
All the healthy stuff.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it
I'm
healthy.
kidding.
But when it comes to healthy, I sort of eat broccoli sometimes. Not 100% of the time, but sometimes I'll eat broccoli. And then the carrots.
Good for you. So, as you have been talking about your life, can you tell me what things you're most proud of in yourself?
Let's see what I'm most proud of. Well, I'm proud that I actually managed to graduate high school.
Yeah.
Because if I wouldn't graduate high school, that would just suck. Because I know some people that sort of just dropped out, like during either their junior year or sophomore year, just dropped out of high school.
Yeah, congratulations. That is great. Oh, he's getting sleepy. It's nap time. Is there anything you would like to change about yourself? Ways you would like to grow?
Anything I would like to change about myself? Nah, I think I like myself just the way it is.
That's fabulous. That's fabulous. Anything you want others to understand about you? If they first meet you? Or when they first meet you?
Well, if they ever first met me, well, all I want them to do is just get to know me, get to know who I am, and instead of just judging a book by its cover.
Cool. How was it to do this interview?
Well, when I first heard about it, I was sort of nervous, but then I told myself it wouldn't be that bad that I imagined. Me freaking out and everything, like, oh my God.
Has it been bad?
No.
Oh,
no.
good.
It's actually been pretty nice. Chill, relax, it's
Good.
all good.
Well, thank you for being courageous and doing it. And now I think you've earned yourself a nap.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I haven't asked you that you want to say about yourself?
Let's see.
Or that you hope for the world around you?
Well, some people think I'm a funny guy. Some people think I'm a nice guy that don't probably have bad intentions, or
Do you agree with them?
to be honest, I'm pretty sweet. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you say something about my family, then you're just jumping on the sort of dangerous side of things. But as long as you keep yourself on the good side, we're all good. I'll be friendly to you, you be friendly back.
Well, you said it. You want to treat others how you want to be treated. And I think that's a good rule to live by. Treat others as you want to be treated.
Oh yeah.
All right, dear, I'll let you go take a nap. Thank you so much for letting me interview you.
No problem.
Say goodbye to the crowd.
Catch you later. Be safe.